let's start off with a little terminology. So when we say slutty sex, what is it that means, right? This is a concept that you're going to have to address for you. And if you're in a relationship, for your relationship, right? Because what slutty sex is to us, right, doesn't necessarily equate to being slutty to you.
Right. And it can change over time. So some of our stories of our beginning stuff, you guys are going to be going, oh my God, you consider that slutty? Yeah. At the beginning, Dan couldn't get my shirt off. Now he has a problem keeping it on.
Fair.
But, fair, truth. But it progressed over time. We started out very, very small.
Yeah. So. And again, as we build this in, so here's a story of how we started and what was pretty slutty and crazy for us.
I finally get the hand. Someone did the hand emoji con. I think it means preach.
Oh,
it just struck me.
Good. I saw it and I thought God is offended by you. I was scared. Trust me, if this class is what kicks me out of heaven, this is the tip of the iceberg, folks. So for us, one of the early slutty things we did was we were doing a dom sub sort of a scene, a power exchangey scene, right? And I told Dawn, I said, take my boots off. I had these nice black leather boots, and she had to get down on her hands and knees.
Hot.
And she took off my boots, and I said, good, take off my socks. And she took off my socks, and I said, wash my feet, right? And she would get a warm basin of water and a washcloth and wash my feet. And I'd say, stop, you're doing it wrong. Lovingly, sexually caress and clean my feet, right? Puts you in a different mindset, right? And then she cleans my feet, right? Later, I've told this story, and somebody, going back to the praying hand things, somebody told me,
reminded you of it?
Yeah, somebody told me, well, that's kind of out of the Bible, right? I was like, what the fuck? What Bible do you? Oh, yeah. I didn't know that then. It would have freaked me out. It's a little squiggy for me when I have sex based on things in the Bible. That's just for me, though. Slutty sex for you, whatever you dig.
Whatever makes you, what is it? Hot, wet, and horny?
Hot, wet, and horny, right? Then I would say, so I had to wash my feet, and I said, cool. Now fuck my foot, right? And I had her mount my foot and do her best to fuck it. At the time, she couldn't actually fit my foot into her pussy.
I still can't.
Yeah, I know. I just like to imply that now it's like, oh, she fits all kind of
graduated.
Stuff. Yes.
No.
So for us, right, at that beginning of our adventures, that's what slutty sex looked like for us, right?
Absolutely.
You'll hear stories as we go that make us look back at that story and go, that's back when we were youngins and didn't know what the fuck. But
yeah, go ahead.
Don't compare anything, right? It's what is it for you, right? When I think slutty, it's this. And when you think slutty, maybe it's this or something else completely, right? Doesn't matter. It's what is it for you?
And that story, I was coming out of a vanilla marriage where we did nothing slutty. I mean, it was sex once a month, whether I wanted it or not, sort of thing. And did nothing interesting. And then I'm getting into this relationship with Dan, and we're doing something like this. Oh my God, that was top of the world to me. That was just like, it may seem small now to everyone else that just jumps right into kink because we've got FetLife and, and all this stuff. And,
right.
People are online and reading stories and stuff like that before jumping into the lifestyle. We didn't have that. So, the things that we made up that were hot from our fantasies were just, life is good.
Yep. So the other part of slutty sex for real relationships, we got the slutty sex part, now the real relationship part. And the reason we context it that way is that you are exploring with another person or people in this regard, and that you have some level of a relationship with that person, right? For me to do slutty stuff with somebody I don't know and I won't see ever again is a totally different animal than when you do it with a partner, a long-term partner, maybe even a life partner, depending on how you do things, right? For us, the real relationship aspect is that if I make Dawn beg to be fucked by somebody else, calling somebody else's name or fuck my foot or something like that, that the next day, she's going to wake up in bed next to me,
Mhm.
right? And that our perception is that this relationship that we have will probably end up with us sitting in rocking chairs at some point next to each other. This is the person sitting next to me who has raised children with me, right? So we can't, in this particular presentation, what we're talking about is how do you take those journeys with somebody that you are going to continue to interact with. And the neat part about that is because you have this real relationship, you can go deeper, you can go harder, you can go thicker, you can go
harder, longer.
You can get one of the greatest aspects of true slutty sex is your ability to become vulnerable, right? And you can become more vulnerable with somebody that you're willing to let your shields down and really let them in. Real relationship implies there's a level of commitment that you trust that they're going to be there the next day.